Welcome to my kit room, and today we're going to be talking power. We're talking solar power and power banks, and I'm going to run you through all the different bits of kit I use when I'm out on adventures. Some of it is very new. I haven't even taken on adventures yet, just really excited to have them to be able to show you today. Now, I've been partnered with POWERTRAVELLER for a really long time. I took their solar chargers and batteries on my very first big adventure back in 2014, and since then I've seen the products develop and become just the most awesome pieces of kit that they are now, and it is great to be able to use them, and I'm really excited to be able to show them to you today. Just going to give a kind of high level talk through each product, just so you can get an idea of the size of it and the capabilities of it without going down into too much of the techie detail. To do that, you can go to the POWERTRAVELLER website, which is linked below. So, starting off, this is the Sport 25. This is the smallest of the batteries that I use from them. It is a 6,700 milliamp battery. It comes with a inbuilt torch that if you press the button once, gives out an SOS signal. Luckily, never had to use that. But also can just be a standard torch, which when you're in a tent, it's quite useful to have just an additional torch with you. You open it up, and it has a USB and a USB-C output on here, which is really small, compact. This is IP67 rated, which means it's waterproof, it's dustproof, so it's just kind of not indestructible, but incredibly rugged battery that is very useful to have. Then, just to have a bit more power, this is the Swift 40, which is a 10,000 milliamp battery. This one is not quite as rugged, however, it is very compact and easy to stow away. It has these built-in cables, so it's got a lightning cable here, it's got a USB-C, USB micro here, and then at the top you have a USB and a USB-C and a micro USB. This is a really nice battery just to have slipped into your backpack. It takes up very little space, and with 10,000 milliamps is really useful when you're out on adventures. Then we have the Phoenix 90. This is the Phoenix 90, which is a new product to me. This one comes in at a whopping 22,500 milliamp battery. It is a really sleek looking piece of kit, and on the back you open it up and we have USB-C, a USB, a USB-C and a USB quick charge, which is very useful for when you're out and about. It's also got a DC cable here, but most of the stuff I use is on the USB. This is really, really nice. It is IP65 rated, which means it's waterproof and dustproof. A great piece of kit, and something I'm looking forward to taking on some of my kind of longer adventures, especially hiking, mountaineering, that kind of stuff. Then we have the big one, the CONDOR 100. This is it here. This is a 27,000 milliamp battery, and it is IP65 rated again, so dustproof and waterproof. And you can see it's not that big for what it holds. And it's got this amazing thing. You can plug a normal plug into the top. And it comes with an adapter, which means you can add in plugs from all around the world. Now, I actually squeezed an orange using my orange squeezer the other day using this. It's epic. And just to be able to have that kind of capability when you're out in the wilderness is just incredible. It also comes with a USB, a USB-C and a USB quick charge, which is fantastic for charging stuff quickly when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Now, when you are in the middle of nowhere, you want to work out how you're going to recharge these batteries, how you're going to keep them being used, so once they're decharged, they're not just excess weight, and that's where the solar chargers come in. So I've got two solar panels. This one is the FALCON 25. It opens up to have 3 panels like this, and this can put out 3 amps by USB which is incredibly useful. Now, something you have to take into consideration is lots of solar panels aren't going to output at 3 amps, and you need 3 amps to be charging mobile phones that we have today. They consume a lot of power, and they are becoming more and more powerful. So you have to make sure that your solar power channel can actually charge your battery directly, because you can always charge up these batteries, which I do wherever I stop. I'm charging these batteries, keeping them as charged as possible. But it is always best to charge directly to your phone. You lose less energy. So when possible, I charge my phone. But anyway, so I've used this hiking the Hayduke Trail. I've used this cycling across Australia. This thing has been battered and it's still going strong, and absolutely love my Falcon 21. But then we have the Falcon 40, this epically huge solar panel, which packs down so small, is just absolutely fantastic. Now, this thing has got 2 USBs on it, so you can be charging 2 things at the same time. It's also, just looking, USB, yeah. And it's charging out at 3 amps. So again, this is going to be adding a lot of power to your, whatever it is, your adventure. Now, this one is a bit bigger. It does fit into a pannier. So if you're cycling on a cycle tour and you want a big solar panel, this is good. If you're going to be using a big rucksack that you can slip it down inside, then that's what it's good for. It's also good if you're going to be going out in your car, or you're in a camper van, or out on a boat, or something where you have the ability to take a little bit more luggage. This is going to be perfect for you. So these are my POWERTRAVELLER products. I absolutely fully endorse all of these. I think they're absolutely fantastic bits of kit, and I use a kind of melee of them, different ones for different types of adventures. And the great thing is I'm never out of power when I'm in the middle of nowhere, which is incredibly important. So thank you very much, POWERTRAVELLER, for supporting me all these years. And if you have any questions about any of these products, send me a message and I'll do my best to get back to you. I hope this has been useful. Thank you very much.